The late 19th century was a period of tectonic shifts in power, where empires clashed and new nations were born from the ashes. The Russo-Turkish War of 1877 was more than a conflict. It was the catalyst that redrew the map of the Balkans forever. By the 1870s, the Ottoman Empire, once an unstoppable force, was struggling to maintain control over its restive European provinces. In the town squares of Bosnia and Herzegovina, whispers of revolution grew into a roar of defiance against centuries of Ottoman rule. The April uprising in Bulgaria met with brutal suppression, shocking the international community and drawing the gaze of the Russian Empire. Seeing an opportunity to expand influence and protect fellow Slavs, Russia declared war on the Sublime Porte in April 1877. The Russian army, a massive force of infantry and cavalry, began its grueling march toward the heart of the Ottoman defense. They crossed the mighty Danube under the cover of darkness, marking the first major hurdle in their campaign toward the south. But the terrain was as much an enemy as the Turks. The Balkan mountains stood as a formidable frozen barrier. At Shipka Pass, soldiers endured biting winds and sub-zero temperatures, holding their ground against wave after wave of Ottoman counterattacks. The siege of Plevna proved to be a bloody stalemate, testing the resolve of both the Russian besiegers and the Ottoman defenders. After months of struggle, the Ottoman lines finally crumbled, allowing the Russian forces to sweep toward the glittering spires of Constantinople. With the Russian army at the gates, the Ottoman Empire was forced to sign the Treaty of San Stefano, creating a massive Bulgaria. However, the great powers of Europe, fearing Russian dominance, intervened at the Congress of Berlin to revise the new borders. Diplomats like Bismarck and Disraeli debated late into the night, carving out the modern identities of Serbia, Montenegro, and Romania. This complex diplomatic dance ensured peace for a time, but it planted the seeds of ethnic tensions for decades to come. The legacy of the 1878 conflict lives on today in the vibrant streets of Sofia, Belgrade, and Bucharest. The borders, drawn in blood and ink over a century ago, continue to define the geopolitics of southeastern Europe. Understanding this war is essential to understanding the modern world. Thank you for watching this journey through history. If you enjoyed this breakdown, subscribe for more deep dives into the events that shaped our civilization.